a couple sites that I want to highlight tonight for everybody.
Right.
As far as credits, because yeah, the underwriters, again, big picture here, we're trying to get you into a home with Roger. You know, that's the big picture. He likes it, we like it, we feel good, the AU network is working. The thing about it is, plus Ben that knocks on his door for more alumni contributions. All goes around. But the thing about it is if you're going shopping for credit place to place to place, that actually looks bad upon you. Because the question of my underwriters is, why are they so desperate? What's going on? That's the bottom line. Why are they so desperate? What's going on? Why do they have to shop 5 or 6 different places? Websites. Annualcreditreport.com. Anybody familiar with that?
They have pirates that sing to you.
They do. No. Free credit report.
Free credit. Oh, sorry.
Freecreditreport.com is not free. It's not free. Annualcreditreport.com is the government website that allows you to go in and see your 3 credit bureaus one time a year. So my recommendation with my clients is, and be careful, pop-ups all over the place, click here for your credit score. You're not interested in your credit score, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Annualcreditreport.com, the very first year, go in and check all 3 credit bureaus. First time you sit down, check them all. Make sure everything is reporting or not reporting, that's yours. When I checked it the first time, I found a library book that I had to return from high school on my credit bureau.
With late fee fees, how much did you owe?
Yeah, I had $32.
Right.
So they finally wrote off the book. But things like that, little things that had I not checked could have hit me, in a bad way.
Chris, here's one of the things I tell students all the time. Tell me if I'm right with this. I get a rental house off campus here, and I've got 4 roommates, and I happen to be the first one here, so I went and got the utilities hooked up, and it's in my name. So I'm collecting from my other roommates and paying, well, you know, she didn't pay me last month, or somebody, and so I'm short. I don't have enough to pay that, and so we paid it late. Does that show up on my credit report?
Depends on the utility company.
As far as I know, almost always it does, is what I've heard. Maybe not.
If they're reporting to the credit bureaus, yes. But what will show up on your credit report is when you move out and don't pay that bill and they send you to collections. So you have no proof that you paid the rate for 6 months and then you moved out. All you see is this negative score. Some of them, and again, it's hard to say because some of them do actually report to the credit bureaus. And again, that's where I would refer to the annualcreditreport.com to see what does report out there, because some things do. Some things only report when you're behind. They don't report all the good stuff. They just report the delinquencies. And that hurts worse because you don't show, maybe something happened. Things happen to good people. Medical events come up. Unemployment comes up. Things happen to very good people where, for situations, they are going to take a credit hit. That's understandable when we see the whole picture. But when we just see the negative, we don't understand it.
I want to ask something that includes all of you here. You've got 2 recent home buyers, a home seller or somebody who helps with that, and someone who finances it. All right, I've rented for a while. I find let's pick a number, $150,000 house, okay? How much do I have to even start this process for a down payment, or paying for the inspections you said that might need to be there unless I can get the seller to pay for them? How much money do I need to have available? 5% of that? 10% of that? 20% of that? What do I need?
The lowest, and there are a couple programs where you can, in a certain area, have like a lower money down payment. I've heard rumors, speaking more of this, that no money down loans may freeze here at some point, which is kind of scary. Typically, it's 3.5% down for an FHA loan. When you write an offer, it's typically going to be 1% of the purchase price. That illustration, $1,500 is an earnest money check that simply says, okay, I'm not gonna freak out,